Welcome back to the Football Fan Zone with your boy Timber Banks. And guys, on this morning segment, I want to do a reaction video, guys. Because we all knew what happened yesterday in the game between Borussia Dortmund versus Real Madrid. And honestly, Madrid in the first half, they were shambolic. They were bad. Like when I say bad, they were bad. And yet again, it just boils down to what I've been talking about for a very long time. I've been clamoring about. I'm not really happy with the way we play. But if I'm going to be honest, I'm happy we won the game. Yes, I'm happy we won the game. I'm happy we did won the game. But yet again, guys, I don't want such performances. Let's stop this. I know we do it on a norm. It's something Real Madrid does on a norm, whereby we'll come in from behind and win games. We have been doing it. We have honestly been doing that. And I'm happy about that. But yet again, sometimes you just want to don't give me an attack. How about we start the game? We approach the game the way we approach the game in the second half. Because for me, I was watching the game in the first half. I was like, guys, we can't even complete a pass. Everybody was basically giving the ball away. You have the like of Vini Jr. was giving the ball away. Rodrigo giving the ball away. Luka Modric giving the ball away. I don't just understand what was going on in the first half. But we are going to look into everything. That was a good win for Madrid. I'm really, really, honestly, I am happy. Honestly, I am honestly happy. That was a good win for Real Madrid yesterday. I was happy we won the game. So we're going to get into the game briefly. What happened in the game? How did we came back and won that game? Now, one thing is this, guys. I feel too bad, or should I say, it's a kind of pity for what's his name, Shine, who used to play for Madrid. But yet again, I think he forgets to understand the club he was playing for. We don't give up. We don't give up. We don't give up. And what I will say now is this. Shine he made a very, very terrible mistake. And the mistake he made was the fact that he took out Gittins to bring on Emi-chan. And that was where he lost the game, because one thing he did was he defended too soon. He defended too soon. They had the ball, they controlled the game. When they were playing back four, they were controlling the game. They were controlling the game. As much as I want to say here, criticize the manager, it's not new. It's not something we are seeing for the first time. We have been seeing this consistently with Real Madrid. It has happened with lack of Man City. It has happened to PSG. It has happened to Chelsea. It has happened to Liverpool as well. So these are things whereby we are bound to see when it comes to Real Madrid. They can do that. But do I want them to do it? Because at the moment, Barcelona are not really a team whereby they go 2 goals up, then they tend to lose the game. They are just not that team at the moment, because they've got a proper manager in Arsene Flick, whereby that guy, watching him from his history, he has no problem smashing you 8. He has no problem smashing you 9 or 10. Even with the fact that his players were scoring 8, 6, 8, it will still be looking as if they are losing the game. So whatever we did against Dortmund, guys, I am begging you guys, let's us not repeat that against Barcelona. Because one thing is this, man. I watched that first half. And what I said is this. I said, if we are gonna play the way we play against Dortmund in the first half, then honestly, it's going to be a shambolic and disgraceful performance because Barcelona are a better team. They're a better team than what's it called, Dortmund. So we might as well do ourselves a favor, approach the game immediately. Game begin. Let's approach the game as if we want to win it. Let's do that. Let's approach the game that we are in for it. We want to win the game. Because please guys, what we did yesterday, I was not really happy, but at the end of the day, we got the result. Now, like I was saying, now back to Nurshine. He made a very big mistake playing a back five against Madrid because that was a very, very yet again, you put that to inexperience. You know, he's a young lad, a young manager coming into the trade, and it showed. And the players as well, they were also kind of scared. They were scared. They were scared because you know you are playing the best team in the world, the greatest team in the world, and you are playing as well in Santiago Bernabeu. You know, people sometimes want to criticize players and managers. Like, you guys are playing in the Santiago Bernabeu. And when you're playing in that stadium, so many things is bound to happen. But for me, I just felt he made a mistake taking out Gittins to bring on Emechan. For one, I believe that decision was too quick. It was very much too quick. You know, so what I would say is that I think Dortmund should have stayed back four. Even though you're going to switch to back five, maybe you want to keep it to like your 76 minutes or 75 minutes or 70 minutes. But Emi Chan made that decision too quick, and that gave Real Madrid the game immediately. Immediately he took out Gittins and brought on Emi Chan. Everything just changed. Everything changed. And I'm not surprised because I've seen this with Madrid. I've seen it with Madrid. They do it consistently. So what I will say again is this, man. Bringing on Emi Chan, he just gave, what's his name? Vini Jr. to just, man, explore. Like, this guy called Vini Jr. is a player by, you had likes of Kimmich, finding it very difficult to even get hold of him. We've seen Fernandes. We have seen proper right backs. Even Kawaka as well will tell you he suffered. Then you are bringing on Emi Chan, who does not have pace, to play as a centre back. I just feel that decision was too soon, in my own opinion, though. But another thing we're going to say is this, man. You also want to talk about the brilliance of Carlo Ancelotti. You know, one thing is this, man. I don't know how that guy does it. I don't know how Carlo Ancelotti does it, whereby no matter what is happening on the game, he's still able to keep calm. He's still able to keep calm. And I hear what Modric said. Modric said, all the manager said was, guys, go there, be more aggressive. Get one goal to get the fans behind you. And we know that it will always work. It will always work at the Santiago Bernabeu. And that was simply what they did. They came into the game and made sure they got a goal. And from there, non-stop. From there, non-stop. And this is where the experience now of a manager of that magnitude comes in. Being able to be calm, be able to change nothing. And I remember when we played Dortmund in the final, Champions League final. You know, Dortmund was all over Madrid in the first half. Got the like so many ball positions by chances to get goals. They did not. And when Carlo Ancelotti was asked for what he said to the player, he said basically all I said was, guys, be calm, be more aggressive. The goals will come. I was fuming. You know, I was fuming because I've seen it more consistently this season by we'll start game really badly. And I don't like that. I don't like that. So the fact that he was able to be calm and be able to just like he makes things look easy. And Madrid came in the second half, they became more aggressive, got that important goal that got the fans now back behind them and from the non-stop. And the reason why I will just say this, that game we were supposed to win yesterday because we've got good quality of players, man. We've got talent. We've got good qualities of players. All they needed was just one goal. They got it. And from there, it was just cruising. But one thing I will say, guys, is this, man. One thing I have to say here before I end the stream, guys. We cannot afford, we can't afford to play like we did in the first half against Barcelona. Because if we do that, it is going to be deadly. Those guys are going to, because they are in a great form right now. Like before, if you ask me who was going to win the Clasico, I'll tell you right away, Barca. But right now, with what I see so far yesterday, gives me that change of mind, change of heart. Whereby now I think there's a possibility we can also explore Barcelona. Because one thing I've noticed about Barcelona is this, man. They keep that offside track. They keep it nicely. And with the diagonal passes of Real Madrid, if Barcelona continue doing that, then Madrid will exploit that because you've got players like Rodrigo, Vini Jr, Kylian Mbappe that will always make that run. I don't know if Rodrigo is out, but I hope he's available for that game. But that performance we saw yesterday was a good one. But I want to see that performances of the second half against Barcelona. Because if they can play the way they play against Dortmund in the second half, then I can tell you outrightly that Madrid is beating Barcelona come Saturday. But if we play what we actually showcased in the first half against Dortmund, against Barcelona, then guys, it's going to be a demolition. Let me just take some charts, man. And this Dennis says, he said, Vini Jr went full Ronaldo mode in the Champions League games. Like that guy is just, man. I said, give him the bounty already. He deserves it. Give him the bounty already. Vini in the second half was a different beast. Probably the best half of football he have ever had. One thing about Vini, like when he switches on, it's on. When he switches on, he's on, man. And Vini scored an hat-trick of solo goals. Absolutely no assist. Unbelievable. He's like he can do his thing, man. He can do his thing. Madrid are the real comeback kings. Yeah, we do our thing. We know how to do it, man. I remember seeing people saying Vini is not on Mbappe's level. Yeah, they are right. Vini is on a higher level. Big up to you, man. Big up to you, Dean. Big up to you. I honestly believe, man, Vini is, right now is the best player in the world. When Vini is on full flow, he is the best player on the planet. I agree right now he's the best player in the world. Patrick Smith says Mbappe gone to Madrid to be Vini's sidekick. Lol. taking a piece. Taking a piece, man. Um, what is Jonathan? Jonathan says, yeah, he says, what a game, bro. Dortmund was great, but Madrid took the 2-0 personally. Vini is the best in the world. Big up, man. He's the best player for me. I think it's the best. At the moment, this point in time right now, at this point in time, he's the best player. He's like you can't deny that fact, man. No matter how you wanna go about it or place it, like you cannot deny the fact that that guy is a world class player. He's a world class player. Kepalan says a fun fact: Real Madrid thought they bought the best player in the world, then realized they already had the best player in the world. Vini Jr. clears Mbappe. Debate over the new GOAT, Vinicius Jr. I think it's too early to call him GOAT, man. It's too early. This Vini performance have to be his top 3 greatest performance I have ever seen. The man was literally possessed today. When we want to him, can he be the best player? It's by mice, honestly, man. He did well, man. He did well. Whoever told me resign to put Emichan on Vinicius should be fired. Honestly, man, that was a very, very stupid decision. I lie not, man. That was a very, very bad decision to make. And people forget. Okay, Patrick says here, people forget it took Vini just a while to become a player he is now. All this Mbappe hate is going to backfire on the haters. No, one thing is, I don't think people hate Mbappe. I don't hate Mbappe as well, man. You know, sometimes there are players whereby you see and you can say to yourself, this player is going to do well. You can say this player is going to do well in this thing. And there are some whereby you just look at it, man. Is it going to work? Like what I've been saying for a very long time, man. For Vinicius Jr., for Mbappe to work at Madrid and become a success in Madrid, then Vini has to go, because I don't think Mbappe will be able to do a job in playing as a center forward. I would love if you can prove me wrong. I would love it. I would love if you can prove me wrong, though. Dave Moyer says, I can't imagine backup players, board and fans after the first half and then second half. I wish I could see their faces. I wish so as well. Because when Madrid was leading, when they were losing, like the calls I was getting, God, man, they were calling me here and there. They were calling me over the phone. You know, but yet again, I don't run, man. I don't know. I will always pick the call and, share my opinion. Just that the fact that we have been crap this season also just play a fact to me, man. Mpaza says, why are people bringing up Mbappe rather than talking about how great Vini was? Let him have his moment. In fact, I agree with you, man. It was good, man. But Mbappe also had a good game, though, in the second half. Because in the first half, everybody were crap. I kept saying everybody were crap in the first half. They were all rubbish in the first half. So I can't take anybody out. I can't single out anybody. In the first half, they were all crap. So Leona says the second half was terrifying from Rio. As a Liverpool fan, that gave me war flashbacks. Well, you can also relate to it, but because you have also suffered that same fate against Madrid. Then Yamal says Patrick says Yamal this, Salah that, Rodri this. Vini is the best player in the world. We have been telling you today. He showed it. This is the Vini game. It's the Vini era, guys. It's the Vini era. And Thomas says Sain was a Madrid player not too long ago. Should have known better not to go back so early. Could have a chance at a tie, but Madrid show why they are 15-time champs. Yeah, big up to you. I agree with you, man. I just believe they went back too soon, man. They should control the game. They will control the game nicely. Then Jones says Real Madrid are the Thanos of football. They have the dunk in them. They are just inevitable. We can't compete, but just show respect to this club. Show respect. Big up to you, man. Big up to you. Then Jana says, one of each and everyone. If you are playing against Real Madrid, don't celebrate until the referee blew the whistle. And that's a fact. Because I've been saying for a very long time, guys, Real Madrid are good like that, man. Because I saw Real Madrid play Atletico Madrid in the Champions League final. I think it was 2015, 2016. If I'm not mistaken. I stand to be corrected, though. And Atletico Madrid was winning that game 1-0. And Real Madrid continued playing that, like doing that thing. They continue doing, I think it was 2014 or 15 or thereabout. They continued doing that thing. They never gave up. They did not. Now, it took Sergio Ramos to bring Madrid back in the 94th minute. And they went on to win that game 4-1. So, I agree with you, Jonathan, man. Before, when the referee has not blown final whistle, don't celebrate because you haven't won as yet. Then Spielman says that I appreciate all the Ballon d'Or winners correct since 2005, except 2010 and 2013. And I say Vini will win this one. Note, I thought Iniesta would win 2010 and Ribery 2013. They were robbed. Who got it? Messi. 2010. I'm not sure. 2010 won the Ballon d'Or 2010. I have to go check my history. Real Madrid at the Bernabeu in the Champions League is a different beast. Ballon d'Or, Vini was outstanding. I agree with you. Vini was outstanding. Was a beast, man. Then Patricia says here, that is the DNA Ronaldo left in football. We are enjoying players like Vini, Mbappe, Rodrigo, and the rest. Ronaldo is culture. If you are 18 on Ronaldo, then you are enemy of football. Yeah, good one. I agree. As good as Vini played, Dortmund were awful in the second half. The sub and the mindset destroyed them, and that's why I said the manager made a mistake. He made that mistake, and that mistake cost them the game. But Spielman said Dortmund really thought they could park the bus against Real Madrid by subbing in Emechan in the second half to control, but it only backfire. You can't park the bus against Madrid. When they come at you, you cannot. You know, one thing you can always do is this, man. You can always go in on Ronaldo, Madrid. But what I always say, I said, if Madrid come for you, can you also withstand the pressure they bring? Because you have to be on top of your game. When you're playing Madrid, you will always have your chances. And whenever you have your chances, what you want to do is this. Take them. Because when they come for you, are you able to also withstand the chances or withstand their pressure? You know, and you can't, like what that sign did was a very, very bad mistakes. But yet again, like I said, that was down to inexperience. You know, that's for me. I think that was down to inexperience. But I think he learned. And also, sometimes you want to put the blame on the players as well. You know, they gave up too quick. But yet again, let's not act as if we have not yet seen too many teams suffer the same fate. We have seen so many teams suffer the same fate as Dortmund. So it's not new. You know, it's not new to me. It's something about you would expect when you're playing the likes of Madrid. You expect such thing. It is bound to happen, guys. So yet again, Madrid are just, man, a top team, but you cannot withstand them. Now, Kepalan says, let's be honest, today's second half, Real Madrid and Vinicius Jr. was absolutely beast. I haven't seen such games in ages. Amazing right foot tactics of covering the ball away must be learnt from Modric. Modric is another kind of a player. What a player is, man. What a player. Then this Spanish team and Real Madrid brings us Nostalgia. What is that? I have to check it out. Participants and Barcelona fans, one day Yamal can be as good as Vini. The truth is no one on this planet, apart from Mbappe, is as talented as Vinicius, should and will win the Ballon d'Or this year. One thing that I would say is I disagree with you, because one thing that, like, as much as I want to just agree with what you say, but one thing about me, I will always like say it the way it is. Lamine Yamal is a good player, and Lamine Yamal, if he's managed properly, I believe this guy is going to be one of the best player football I've ever seen. Because when you look at Lamine Yamal right now, guys, this guy is doing things whereby Ronaldo and Messi, who are the goats of football, did not do at this age. So for me, I think he has a very high potential to get very good. Do I think he will get to the level of Messi and Ronaldo? I don't think so. I do not think so. But I think he's a player in the next 10 years, from now to in the next 10 years, is going to be talked about highly on football. And that's what I will say. He's a good player, no doubt. No doubt. He's a good player. And when you're talking about Vini Jr. and Mbappe, you also want to compare his age as well. He's just 17 years old. He's 17. When Messi was playing for Barcelona, they had players that was better than Messi, that made things easy for him. They had players like Iniesta, Xavi. They had Eto'o, Henry. They had Ronaldinho. So these are things you also need to consider. Right now, Lamine Yamal is playing with an aging Lewandowski. He's playing with Rafinha, who people were tagging flop. But it took an exceptional manager to be able to bring out the very best out of Rafinha. Like, basically, Yamal is Barcelona. At this point in time, Lamine Yamal is Barcelona. But big up to everybody, man. Let me know what you guys think on the comment section. If you're watching live, if you haven't watching live, when you watch this, just let me know your prediction and what you see on the game. Let me know what you think on the game between Madrid versus Barcelona. Who do you think is going to win the game? Do you think Madrid stands a chance, or you think Barcelona, of course, on form? Barcelona current form, they are very, very good. They are very, very good. But that was all for me, guys. I'll see you guys on the next one, guys. Big up to everybody. Let me just go enjoy my day, man. Peace out to everybody. Love you guys.